In my last video, I talked about how AI has been quietly switched on inside the software subscription most business owners are already paying for. So today, I want to talk about what happens next. Because knowing AI has been switched on is only one step. Vendors should have updated their terms based on switching this AI feature on. When that happens, the risks are completely different. They might have changed where that data is stored and which country it falls under. They might have even added new third parties you've never heard about or weren't even aware of, who now have access to your customer information, your employee details, or even your financial records without naming them anywhere obvious and without asking you if that's okay. So I've done some research and I found that nearly 2/3 of AI software vendors don't disclose their third-party AI processes in their legal documentation at all. So what does this mean for businesses? You may have already agreed to the data flow that you can't even see. So the important step is to actually read those terms and conditions of the tools you're paying for. It's really important, not skimming, but having a real deep read, because the terms you agreed to when you signed up may not describe what's happening to your data today. AI has been added. Third parties now have access to your information. So somewhere in a clause you accepted years ago, you may have given them permission to do all of it. You may believe you're on a subscription plan where AI doesn't train on your data. And sometimes your tech support may have told you this as well. But when you actually have a look at those terms, such as a data processing agreement, that can often give a completely different picture. A common example is OpenAI Plus accounts or lower plans. At that subscription tier, training is switched on by default. This means many business owners who thought their data was protected may need to make a formal decision, either upgrading to a business level subscription plan, or I recommend getting advice on what the right option is for your business. So here are 3 practical things you can do right now. 1, do a software subscription audit and go through every software tool your business pays for, including the ones you've had for years. Either check the setting yourself for each tool or ask some help. Look for anything labeled AI, smart features, suggestions, or assistant, and check which subscription tier you're on, because the defaults at lower tiers are often very different from business level plans. And if you ask for help, make sure you're in the room or ask for a screen demonstration to show what they're confirming is actually accurate. And if you can't be present, that's okay. Just get written confirmation of what's going on. The tools that matter most here are the ones processing personal data, like customer names and email addresses, or even your financial records, job candidate information, and employee details if you have a team. It's about if you can identify a person, it belongs in a register. And this comes to number 2, create a simple AI register. A spreadsheet is fine. You do not need to sign up to an AI risk management platform, because believe you me, it's going to cost you more than $30,000 US or more annually. Name that spreadsheet AI register and list out every tool with AI features. And beside each one, note what it does, what data it touches, who approved it, which country the data is stored, and where it's being processed, what safeguards are in place, and who in your business is accountable for the tool, and name a person and not the tech team, and have a review date, not when you signed up, but when you actually did last check. And this should be done at least annually, not as a once and forget. And this brings to practical 3. Read your vendor terms. Specifically, look at the data processing agreement and check who your vendor shares your data with. If AI has been added since you signed up, I guarantee the original contract may not describe what's actually happening with your data today. And set a reminder to check whenever you get an email saying terms have been updated. That email matters. If you haven't received an email or any formal notification about an update, reach out to your vendor directly and request a copy of the updated terms if it isn't available on their website. The subscription you didn't read the fine print on might be the one that matters most for your data. When something goes wrong, when a customer asks questions, or when a regulator asks you to show what AI is running in your business and who approved it, be the business that can confidently show and prove it. Be in control and have clarity and certainty. So I've built a simple starter version of an AI register. It's completely free and you can download it from the link in the description.